as I go through it, and let's talk about it. So I'm going to actually check out one from here locally in Cincinnati, and this is going to be a look at the Rhinegeist Imperial Stout there, Inc. And this is actually one that was a limited release beer that came out a few months ago, I think. It's been in the cellar for a little bit of time. Let me get it there so I can zoom in a little bit. And Rhinegeist is actually one of our local breweries here in Cincinnati that has been making some pretty good noise outside of the area. They're getting some pretty good distribution on things, and more people are finding out about them. So this one comes in at a 10% ABV. It is noted on here as deep, dark, intense roasted malt, coffee, and chocolate notes resound deeply in this imperial stout. And nothing really else too much on the information outside of that. Now, we got to say they don't have a date on here, and I wish they would have a date on here. Don't like when they don't have dates on stuff, but knowing that it was a new release, obviously being here when I got it, and knowing at the higher ABV and the style, I knew I could hold it out for a bit and not have any issue. This one could actually still sit for, however many other year or two or whatever. So we're in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and get this baby poured into a glass. Hopefully you guys are all out there having a great Saturday evening and kicking back and relaxing like I am about to do myself. Oh, wow. Cracking that baby open, those notes came right out of there. Nice sweetness of the malts. Nice feel of the chocolate. Oh, that smells really good. Now, Rhinegeist, when they first came out, they kind of got looked at as being your IPA type brewery. They were really big into a lot of the IPAs, and they still are. And they make some decent IPAs, but they started to get away from that by branching out a little bit more. They made a really good porter. That was one of their things from the beginning, but where everything else was mostly IPA, they didn't have enough other stuff. So they started getting more into the stouts. They've done different things with cider type beers, and they've really done a real good job branching out that people can usually find something now that they actually enjoy from them. But into the glass here, nice dark color on it. Get a light behind it, not really seeing through the other side, of course, but I'm trying to see if there's any tint on the bottom, and it's not fully jet black, a little bit of a tint there, but definitely a deep dark brown. Nice finger of head there. That's a mocha color of the head itself, a little bit of foaminess to it. But getting that sweetness coming, like I said, out of the bottle, and now that I have in the glass, coming out rather nicely. A nice big whiff really brings out that chocolate feel. You get some of that sense of a ground coffee type note with the beer here. And you also in the background getting a little bit of a caramelly type note. But overall, rather decent on the nose, taste-wise. Oh, wow, that is pretty smooth. You do get hit with some of the coffee bitterness type feel with the beer, but a nice pop in the mouth. Has a nice crisp feel to it. The chocolate notes are settling in after the swallow. I can kind of feel some stuff there on the tongue. You get that coffee feel. That is definitely coming through in the back end as well. What's going on, Todd? Cheers, my friend. It is a very nice beer for sure. That was my first gulp there. But Todd said he enjoyed the beer, and I feel like I will as well, as it is going down with some nice smoothness. Not as thick as some of the other stouts I've had around this type of level, but not thin either. Kind of in the middle. Now, if you ask Paul, PA Brew News, he might think it's a little bit thin, but I would say it's got a nice weight to the body here. Definitely a fuller beer. I like the duration after the swallow, as I mentioned. I like having a beer linger around when it's a style like this, so you're definitely getting that taking place with that feel. little bit of the sweetness there in the mouth, but where I got more of the sweetness on the nose, I get more kind of a little bit of the bitterness in here as well in the mouth. Feel a little bit of that carbonation on the tongue, a little bit of a prickling, bubbly action. But for a nice stout that you want to have those chocolate and coffee type notes, this one does come out rather well. Forgot what I paid for this one here. Might have been $12.99 for the bomber, I believe, but definitely a solid. That's what you're usually paying for a lot of the bombers anyway, so it's not overly priced or anything along those lines. What's going on, Dolly? Cheers. For free, huh? Well, that's nice of you. Nice of you to offer. You like this color? You didn't. You thought the orange was yellow, but I think it was just because of the brightness that night. But yeah, this is one of the other beer shirts that I have from when I did the beer festivals. A little bit of blue, and then Todd also says hello, Dolly. You also get a little bit of a roastiness in there too from the taste of the grains. It's kind of a little bit more subtle, not as prominent as some of the other ones I've had of this style, but it's definitely there. And nice job to Rhinegeist on this one. So again, this is the Rhinegeist Inc. If you've had this one, let me know what you think of it. Put some comments in the comment section. But definitely one that I would say to check out. And again, if you missed it, here is a look at the bottle. And they're always distinguished by their little symbol there, which is like the skeleton head with, when I say buck teeth, I don't know what you're going to say there, but that is their logo as well. Rhinegeist Inc. So very nice. Let's see here. Dolly says she bought a Hamm's beer for $1. Do you think it will be good? Yeah, I mean Hamm's is usually around $1 anyway, so I think you're fine. I think you'll go ahead and give it a try and see if you like it. That's the regular going price for a Hamm's beer. Nave, what's going on? Since there you are, I'm glad you could join us this evening, Rod. Yeah, I was going to start one earlier, and then I got sidetracked. I was doing some other stuff. I did some website things I needed to take care of online for some of the beer sites and stuff. And next thing I know, I was like, oh, I better go ahead and do a video if I'm going to do a video. It's like 9:30 already. Excuse me, did not want to sneeze into the microphone there. Dolly said, hi, sidekick, feeling better. 1.07. Oh, $1.07. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, it's $1 for a can and what, your 7% sales tax? Hams is not a bad beer if you want just like a simple type of lager. I mean, you can get like I think it's a 30 pack for like $14 or something. So, yeah, $1 for Hams. That's about right. Nave is doing well. Also, excellent. That's good to hear. Todd is feeling better. Yeah. Nave wasn't feeling as good the other day, I believe. So we were doing the show, and one of the it might not have been a show Thursday. Might have been one of the other live streams. He and Vanessa weren't feeling well one day. Um. So what's everybody else? Anybody else drinking anything tonight? What's everybody else got going on this Saturday night? Actually, watching part of the Michigan State Maryland game, and Michigan State looks like they may get that upset tonight over Maryland. Cheers, Craig. What is going on, my friend? How was your Saturday and now your Sunday shaping up? uh, I looked perturbed on last night. I did. Are you talking about like on Friday Night Throwdown? I looked perturbed. I didn't. I wasn't perturbed. I don't know why you thought that, Dolly. What's going on, Alan? Cheers, my friend. Just got done wrapping up talking about one that I pulled out from Rhinegeist, which is their Ink Imperial Stout. This is another one, Alan, that's 10%. It's chocolate and coffee type base too. So You might actually see Rhinegeist in South Carolina at some point. They are actually branching out well into the other states. Yeah. Oh, you were just exhausted. Okay. Yeah, you were feeling not your usual self though. Chuck Taylor in the house. What's going on, Chuck? Just lemonade tonight. It's all right to kick back and chill. Now that's just straight lemonade, nothing of a mixer in the lemonade. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I didn't realize I did. I don't realize I did. Todd said, "Craig, you're triple fisting. What are you triple fisting right now?" It's a nice imperial stout, 10% ABV chug. Not too fancy. It's just a nice one to chill with. It was one of the limited releases from Rhinegeist. Hey Flo, what is going on, brother? Yeah, our team is hurting there. We're going down. I don't know what to say. I mean, we're losing games we shouldn't be losing. I figure by the time we get to the tourney, we're going to probably be in somewhere between the 8 and the 10 seed. Right now, they're projecting us, I think, as a 7, or they were projecting us as a 7 before we had that loss today. But I don't know what's going on with that team. It's just I know the consistency from outside shooting has been bad, and I also know free throws have been bad. But with the 3 guys we got inside, we should be scoring more points down low than we actually are. It's just it's mind-boggling right now. I'm about to go grab a hazy IPA again. There you go, Alan. I'm going to probably jump on Call of Duty in a bit here too, Alan and Todd as well. If you guys are going to still get on tonight and kind of relax and kick back some, but I went out earlier today. If you guys saw, I did a video earlier of an unboxing. Got some crazy deals. The most deals that I think at one time was some of the beers and stuff from one of the places I go to. I mean, I can't believe what I got there. I almost feel like I should have bought more than I actually bought, but you can only put so many down there, right? Actually, I know a lot of people have a lot more than I have in their basement. Everything has to do with the basketball. We suck. Well, I mean, it's consistency. It's we don't really have any go-to like outside shooters, and so people will double team Sheway down low or Culver. Culver tries to force too many shots. He takes some bad looks at times. I don't know what's going on with. I think Matthews gets a little bit nervous sometimes when he has the ball. Um, I forgot the other guy, one of the other guards we have there too. He kind of is a little bit timid out there, but I don't know. It's I mean, Hug's yelling at him. He's trying to get to him. He's trying to have them make the right decisions and do stuff. And I don't know. I just see them. They falter on things they shouldn't falter on, and that's disappointing. Nave asked how everyone else was doing here, and ridiculous, not even fair. Yeah, yeah. That was a bad game. Yeah, it was a ridiculous amount of the beers there. I got to respond to the comments, but Dialer in the comments thought there might have been something wrong with them, but no, they weren't. I mean, it's just I have an abundance of stores around here. I say an abundance, I should say a good amount of stores around here because we drink so much beer in Cincinnati and stuff. They stock their beers, and a lot of times, if they don't get sold right, they got to get them moved out so you can get the new stuff in. So beers that age well, bourbon barrel beers, stuff like the ones I found today, you can find these beers and get good deals on them because a good amount of people are still more macro drinkers in the area. So for craft beer drinkers, you can always find good deals. Just finished Yorkshire Lager by Great Yorkshire Brewery here in the UK. Eyeing up Brewdog's Black Eye Barista potentially next. Oh, very nice Mercy beers. I haven't done any BrewDog beers in a while. I haven't seen a Yorkshire brewery. I'm not sure if they're getting much distribution in the U.S., but I am going to try to get to by next week. And Todd, well, actually, when you're here next week, we probably could do a meetup at BrewDog or something too, because they have the BrewDog in downtown Cincinnati now. That's another thing right across from the casino. So that could be something to finally scratch off my list. We can only go up from here or crash, right? Well, man, yeah. The Big 12 tournament will be interesting. That'll be in a couple weeks, I believe. next week, next Sunday morning, Saturday night, push your clocks forward. So what was 6 today will be 7 after next weekend, which will be nice. Start getting a little bit later sunshine. Dolly, oh Dolly, go drink some quick there, girl. Alcoholics. A bit of single barrel sipping whiskey here. Oh, very nice. Which brand of the single barrel are you drinking there, Nave? I'm not drinking that beer. Giving it to a neighbor. Friday night, I can see. I mean, Friday night might be something we can do. Am I getting sick? No. Why? Why do you ask that, Dolly? I'm not getting sick. Do I sound different? If I sound different, it might be because I've had to change to the other microphone tonight. So maybe that's what's sounding different. Homemade muscadine wine here. Oh, very nice. That would be a fun hobby to make some wine. But I can't find time now to make beer. But I have some friends I know they make wine and they enjoy it as well. Hell, if things go bad with the coronavirus, if you know how to make alcohol, everybody be making it at home that can, rather than going out in the public. Oh, just Jack Daniels. That's nice too. I heard the Jack Daniels single barrel was nice. Um, I'm gonna think like Swami was drinking it the other day or something because I asked him about drinking Jack Daniels. I didn't think he was a big fan, but it was the one he was drinking was the only one he really likes. It sounds different. It's probably because of the microphone that I'm using. Uh, look, look, you were in a rap battle all night. Was it a rap battle? Do they even still have rap battles? No, I'm using the clip-on mic tonight here. I noticed on the other microphone sometimes it feels a little more tinny, I believe. When I was looking at a playback on something, I'm like, well, the other one that I'm using now, I don't think has that. Although I'm going to probably get a new sound thing that I'm looking at here to get next month or so to kind of do some more stuff here as well. But anybody else drinking on anything tonight? Anybody have any good stuff they finally broke out or stuff they want to talk about on the drinks? Sore throat? Well, I mean, the mic's right here. Maybe it's just the way it's sitting on my shirt there. Maybe if I sit up, it might be better than sitting back. All they do over there are the rap battles. But today was a nice sunny day, which was nice. We've had rain like most of the week. We're going to see tomorrow. It's supposed to be 60 degrees. I don't think it's going to get there. We were 30 today, but they're still saying it's supposed to be 60. A 30-degree jump in one day. That's kind of a big jump there, I think. What, he's dropping some Special K lyrics there, Dolly? Yeah, when you think about that song, I've Got a Man by Special K, that was kind of like he was stalking a chick, you know? Nowadays, that might get you arrested. My grandpa's been making it for years and had an awesome field of grapevines. It's pretty high alcohol content too. Nothing wrong with that. Just lay on back and relax. What's up, Gilbert? Cheers, my man. What you sipping on tonight, Gilbert? I know you got something good. Yeah, when I saw those Fruitful Force for $1.99 a bottle, I couldn't pass that up. I kind of wonder what Goose Island they had there. If it was just the Bourbon County or anything else. I don't think they had anything besides the other Bourbon County because when I was there before, it seemed like that's all they had was the base version. But they probably put them out for $4.89. It probably got scooped up this morning, which is still a good deal for Bourbon County stouts. I mean, I was kind of surprised it was only me, like a couple of people that by the time I got there that knew to check that stuff out. But we started wiping the the beer's out. Fools, this guy. Anybody got any big plans for Sunday? Anybody got anything happening tomorrow? Last day of the weekend? Or depending on your work week, maybe you're about to start the weekend. Maybe Sunday's your last day of the work week. But I seriously don't want to buy any more beer for a bit. My next beer run I have up to Columbus will be in April if I do a beer run there. I'm trying to think if I go out to some more of these breweries and try to check some stuff out. I don't know. I like to drink beer at the house more than go to the brewery just because I have a good amount already here. But at the same point, I want to go to the brewery to find out some of the stuff they actually have. I feel like I'm missing things by not going to the brewery. Scantily clad knight at the round table, Eric Gilbert. Are you still on Eric's ass right now, Dolly? But really, tonight, I was just going to share the one beer. Don't have as much to really say tonight. Like I said, I'm going to kick back and play a little Call of Duty for a bit and kind of relax there. Dolly said she's going to church on Sunday to thank God for creating you. Well, there you go. Tomorrow, just kicking it. Nave said, had a couple of DABs during the Leafs game and have Runenbach Vintage 2017 warming up. Back a bit more than usual. Nothing wrong with that. He gonna let that ride. What's up, Cardinal Forest? Cheers. What is going on? But Dolly, it's funny because you mentioned hams, and I am going to pick up a hams beer at some point here to do a review because I was asked about doing a review on hams. So I will grab a hams beer. I was going to try to see this week. Actually, I did go to one store and they didn't have it there, but I have to go out to one of my other stores about 20 minutes from me and see if they have it. I think they have it in a single can. You seem bitter about something, Dolly. Gilbert, that's just Dolly. It's always about Dolly, no matter what. Oh, man. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off. Just wanted to make it a short one tonight, actually, and kick back and enjoy. Todd, Allen, if you guys are still here, you want to hook up on Call of Duty, catch me over there. If anybody wants to watch, you can catch it on the Rhinegeist Gaming channel. And well, Alan's already gaming 33-6 on Shoot House just now. Booyah! But Alan, isn't it like golf? If you have to have somebody vouch for you to witness it, it's like getting a hole in one. If nobody saw it actually happen but you, can you really count it? I'm just messing with you, buddy. That's awesome. But you love Shoot House. That's one of your favorite maps. Oh, that's an interesting question, Nave. My opinion on the old standby beer would be interesting. With all the beers I usually drink, I just don't really have a kind of a standby type beer, I guess you can say. I take it. I mean, if it's something, I guess you can say what's a go-to beer that I would actually. You like that, Alan? A go-to beer that I would go to if it was just like something reliable. For me, when I go like sometimes to the store, I once in a while I'll go back and I'll get like a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I always felt like that was always a nice solid representation of the style, and it's one that when I want to get a classic type feel, I always like enjoying that one. A lot of people skip over some of the flagship beers as they try to catch up on all the new ones, of course, and that's always one that's a nice one to just sit back and enjoy. Also, their Torpedo is a good one too. There, I drink some of the Lagunitas stuff. I didn't see it come out this year, but one of the newer ones they came out with that I've been picking up each year when it comes out has been the Lagunitas Undercover Shutdown. That's one that I've actually enjoyed. There's stuff from Great Lakes that they actually put out there that are always pretty solid too. I like their Lake Erie Monster, which is a double IPA. But I mean, as far as things that pop in my head, I mean, Chimay, because I'm a big Belgian ale fan. Chimay is always a nice one. I'll drink those. I'll drink Golden Drac. I like that. The 9000 is one of my favorites. Um, but I'm mostly like whatever I have around. I always like to try different things and not get locked into certain beers. But there's some classics that I'd always go back and try or pick up once in a while just to, just for the nostalgia of them. So I guess that would be my answer there. Um, but thanks for everybody tuning in. Thank you, brother. Catch all you guys later as well, and always appreciate that. Nathan hit the thumbs up. Thumbs ups are always appreciated, and plus the YouTube algorithm likes those. And Dolly had said it's just her. That's just Dolly. So thanks for tuning in. I'll do something tomorrow, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe we can do something to get some other people on here as well, to do something. But I feel like now I just want to kind of chill. I've been running for a bit today, and appreciate everybody swinging by to say hi tonight. And hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday night. Or if you're like Craig, and you're overseas, or you're like Mercy, both in the UK, hopefully you're having a great Sunday morning. I'll look to catch up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. And remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.